Good evening. Welcome in to another episode of From Day One. As the romantic skins abound, we will pick up from where we left off this afternoon with Judge Simpson with a very stupid soft sit.
Okay. Where would they take it to access U.S. dollars?
And we went back a few minutes just in case for those who missed it.
Take it in, take the check, and put it on a ledger with my credit. Because if I owe something, Your Honor, it would be in a negative balance. How can I pay something that's in a positive balance? How can you don't have a positive balance? You have given them a piece of paper that you yourself just said is a check. So where would they take that to access your account? So Your Honor, receive U.S. dollars. Honor, they're acting in dishonor. You're taking it, and they never said anything about or object to it. They're objecting now, sir. Yep.
By the way, Law Talk Mike was still with us for the night session.
Where would they take it, Mr. Lang? So where would they take it? I mean, as far as they have a security deposit deposition bond. So they have it in a financial institution. What financial institution would they take it to get cash from your check, as you call it?
Just words he doesn't understand.
That would then be debited from your account. Where would they take it?
Remember, as Corey was stated, $1 billion
Debited,
account.
So what about the credit, Your Honor? I don't see a credit. On this paper it says credit, payments, and credits.
Yes, he said
That's
so.
not what it means. But to the extent it says that. You have no credit. Where would they take it to get U.S. dollars?
Not U.S. pennies. U.S. imaginaries.
Take it out of my trust.
U.S. dollars.
Out of your trust. Yes. Where is this trust located?
In his imagination, Your Honor.
Okay, let's say we all do. We're not accepting your premise, but let's say we all do. Where is your trust located? I'm not sure where it's located, Your Honor. But so if they wanted U.S. dollars for this thing you purport to be a check, you can't tell them where to take it. In the Treasury. Which Treasury? The Treasury. Oh, so they have to go to the U.S. Treasury with this thing that purports to be a check.
Is that what you're trying to sell us?
Yes.
Pulling from the Treasury. That's why they asked for my information. Who is pulling from the Treasury? Peninsula Place, Your Honor. So Peninsula Place is pulling from the U.S. Treasury. I got an account attached to my name with my social and my information. So they're pulling from the U.S. Treasury because of that? Say that again? So because of that, they're pulling from the U.S. Treasury? I mean, they're charging the account. So this account has my information tied into it, which is showing that it's already prepaid. So what they're trying to do is make me, Peninsula is trying to make me repay. You've never paid anything, so they're not trying to make you repay. They're trying to make you pay.
No, they're trying to make you pay.
How did we get here if I never provide? If I provided my information to Peninsula Place? We got here because you have never provided them anything to pay on this account in U.S. dollars or anything evidencing U.S. dollars.
Or diddly
That's how we're here.
Or U.S. tiddlywinks.
For 5 months. You haven't done that. Okay. So, in the contract, it says payment, and then specify what type of payment. I'm asking you, have you paid them in U.S. dollars? No, I paid them in credit. But you have no credit. Yeah, this is evident. Hold on, idiot. In order to pay in credit, if you will, must have something that evidences a balance on that credit. I've already asked you once. Why not? I'll ask you again. Show me something that evidences the credit. That shows the credit?
Si, senor.
The birth certificate and the social security number. Oh, sweet Jesus.
Yes, Mike, he is going that far down the rabbit hole.
How much is in that line of credit? You say how much is in the line of credit? Sure. If you got a line of credit, it's got to have a value. So how much is in it? I believe everybody has $1 billion line. I didn't ask everybody. I'm asking how much is in your line of credit?
$1 billion.
Well, with Peninsula Place, whatever. No, I'm asking you. You're saying that your birth certificate and the Social Security, you have a line of credit. I don't believe that to be the case, but what the heck? Let's ask you, how much is then in your line of credit? I'm not sure. So if you're not sure how much is in there, and you give them this thing that evidences, as you're saying, let's just take this 1 month of $662.12, you don't know if that can be subtracted from that credit you supposedly have. I'm believing at least $1 billion worth of credit. Oh, you have $1 billion worth of credit. We all have credit. $1 billion. Well, I'm not worried about anybody else's credit. I'm worried about yours. You're saying you have $1 billion, but you have nothing that shows me that you have $1 billion worth of credit.
Or even
he thinks it's in the ballpark, Judge.
You know, $0, $1 billion. There's zeros involved. Yeah, Mike, 0 billion. There's zeros involved.
Plaintiff is claiming that you owe them $3,320.17.
Rightfully so.
Tell me every reason why I should not give them a judgment for that amount. It's going against the Michigan Consumer Protection Act. What particular provision are you claiming of the Michigan Consumer Protection Act?
She's fucking stupid. Sorry, he's
Enter
fucking
into
stupid.
the consumer transaction in which the consumer waives or purports to waive right, benefit, or immunity provided by law unless a waiver clearly stated and the consumer has specified consent to it. I never gave no consent. What have they asked you to waive?
He's not very bright. He just wants to buy time.
My rights.
Good answer.
To what? Is it a consumer of what? Is that a consumer of what? Yeah.
Yeah.
Of this contract. What rights did they ask you to waive? My interest. What interest? I have an interest in this so-called contract. Oh, you do? You also have certain obligations under that contract. So I have obligations. Oh, yeah. Okay. Like payment. Okay. According to, like I say, landlord and tenant relationship, pay the landlord for all the rent arranged under this rental agreement. That's basically what I have a security deposit for. No, your security deposit is not under Michigan law for that reason. What is for, Your Honor? That's just a security deposit for permissible uses.
I mean, there is no security deposit under this lease. They do not require a security deposit. It's zero.
Oh.
Even worse.
Yes, even worse. You are correct, Judge Simpson.
Under which you don't have a security deposit.
Your security deposit's zero. You did not pay a security deposit when you moved in. This client does not require
you say move in. All this from where? And even if you had one, the Security Deposit Act, you can't apply it. So
What other reason do you have why you don't owe this money?
Because he's an idiot, Your Honor. That's
And
what.
what other reason I have?
Yeah, you told me Landlord-Tenant Relationship Act, which you haven't pointed to a particular provision. You talked about a security deposit of which you have none, so that can't be a reason. I don't know, and you haven't pointed to anything under the Landlord-Tenant Relationship Act that would even be applicable in this particular case regarding the monies that you owe. You cited the Michigan Consumer Protection Act. There's been no benefit that they've denied you, no interest that they've denied you. So that can't apply. Give me anything else as to why you don't owe this.
We're waiting.
Anything else why I don't know?
Yes.
I don't.
Why you
Understand
no
what
think
else
you
there's
need
left.
to no pay?
Like I said,
I want you to tell me every reason why I should not say and give them a judgment for this, the $3,320.17 plus their cost.
We're waiting.
I haven't seen this yet, but I think we're headed that direction.
We're waiting.
so
Just a guess.
I'm sorry. Can you repeat that again?
You're losing.
Which part?
Extremely.
You're saying. So house is not like a contract of adhesion that is more beneficial. Something that's
Did he just say contract of adhesion?
I don't know what that meant.
None of us did, Your Honor.
Explain what you're trying to say to me.
So it's two parties, and I consider the weaker part. So they wrote this contract, and all in the benefit for them. So where did I have any say so in this contract?
Easy, you signed it.
Well, you had the big say so of no. You didn't have to sign it.
So I think that's false and misleading. They will never know.
No, it's not false and misleading.
It's supposed
They
to be
didn't.
disclosure.
They didn't force you to sign it. You signed it.
So I'm signing. So is this a loan that I'm getting from Peninsula Place?
No, you are not getting a loan from Peninsula Place.
So,
You are renting an apartment.
correct.
In consideration for the use of that apartment, which belongs to Peninsula Place, you're to pay them rent.
You get to give
You
them
haven't for the last 5 months. Actually, you didn't pay it before then because Sarah paid
or
it.
dollar dues.
You haven't paid rent for the last 5 months.
Now all bills are prepaid.
No.
No, they're not. Your bill is not prepaid.
Like I said, it's in the positive balance. If I owe anything, it will be in the negative.
What the?
I don't even know what that means because
That
your
means he's an
positive
idiot,
versus
Your Honor.
negative is different than anybody else I've ever come across.
He's got at least $1 billion, Judge.
It's,
Yes, right now you're in the negative of about $3,320.17.
when
Plus
I log
cost.
into my portal, it shows a positive balance. I can't owe something in a positive balance. It's just if I log into my app on my mobile device to look at my bank account, it's in a positive balance.
Your bank account.
Yes, this is a positive balance. If I owe anything, it will be.
So you have the money. So you have $3,320.17.
That's giving an example.
What's giving an example?
If I owe anything, it would be in the negative.
I don't know what that means. You don't have a credit on this account. You owe them $33.20.17.
If I don't have a credit, how do they make up an account number with all my information? I had to give them something.
Yeah. You gave them your information. The only thing you haven't done
He's
is
giving them money.
So in other words, you're telling me that I have to repay them, which is already paid.
You never paid it. No matter how many times you keep saying it, you never paid it.
Like I said,
You've never paid anything since October.
I have to.
Didn't pay that
You have
either.
federal questions.
Taxpayers
Okay,
paid it
well,
for
you
you.
can take those up where they'll hear those. I don't know what federal questions you have because every state question that you attempted to try to raise falls flat on its face. There's no violation of the Michigan Consumer Protection Act. There's no violation of the Truth in Renting Act. You haven't paid anything. You won't show me an account where that even evidences that you have the money. You haven't paid it.
That is correct, Your Honor.
So this account right here doesn't show my name, Your Honor.
You don't have an account. If you're talking about a financial account, you don't have an account. You haven't shown me one. I've asked you for it.
You haven't paid that.
Like I said, the account is right here, Your Honor.
That's not your account.
So who account is it? It has my name on it.
You keep calling it an account. It is not an account.
It is a
You have
bill.
a lot of things that will have your name on them. They aren't your account.
They're tied into with me. And I have an
Okay. You can have an interest. You can have all of that. You have nothing where they could go and get cash. Nothing where they could go and get anything that would even remotely represent payment on this account. And you haven't done so for the last 5 months.
More like last year
So,
plus.
Your Honor, on this ledger, it say payments credit.
Look, I'm not going to sit up there and go back and forth with you on that. I've asked you just plain out. Tell me every reason why you don't think you owe this money.
Because he's an idiot, Your Honor. That's why he believes he doesn't owe that money. We're listening, idiot.
Your Honor, I'm a responsible party, and I gave my endorsements. They accepted. I'm demanding pay. They never gave me pay. Like I said, I have my birth certificate, I have the social security number showing that I am
Do you have a bank account?
my bank account.
Yes.
What does
Do
the bank
you
account have
have-
to do with
Because that's usually how people pay
Yeah.
for their rent.
Your Honor, all I'm doing is enforcing my rights.
I'm not sure which rights you think you're enforcing.
The being stupid, right?
Because I haven't heard one yet. Is there any other reason you believe that you don't owe this $33.20.17 that you have not already stated?
Yes, that he's an idiot.
Any other reason?
Yes. Any other reason other than you're an idiot?
I don't have any other reason besides, like I said, Your Honor, it's already prepaid.
It's
They're
not.
trying to make me pay twice, acting in dishonor,
Oh my God.
accepting and not returning, not saying anything of it. They're not accepting. So they've been taking it ever since I started, maybe March last year.
Ma'am, your name is Dane. Full name?
Jane Hogan.
Miss Hogan. And what is your position with Peninsula Bank?
I'm the property general manager.
Okay. And you would be familiar with the books and ledger regarding this particular unit?
Yes.
You had an opportunity to review that prior to coming to court today. Is it true that $3,320.17 is the balance that's owed on this account? Thank you.
Thank you.
Sir, is there any other reason why you don't think you owe that money?
Anything. Try it here.
Oh, Your Honor.
Because I'm about ready to rule.
And you're not going to like it.
Rule of thoughts. Supposed to get a jury trial.
No. I set this for trial sometime back in December, actually.
Jury trial is waived.
So you waived it for a non-jury trial.
Sir, you gave no objection nor requested a jury trial. So,
That is correct, Your Honor.
Yeah, I gave no objection. Okay.
when I set the date on December 23rd, there was no objection to it.
Got to file a jury demand right away.
Because you had not requested a jury trial. at any given
Where you're up.
So I'm not even going to get into that. You waived that right.
Oh,
any other reason why you don't think you owe the money that's been testified to, sir?
Going once?
No, Your Honor.
Going twice.
All
After
right.
sold.
Mr. Pantera, you forego closing argument.
Yes, Your Honor.
Smart
Is there
man.
anything else you want to say to the court?
So I have federal questions to appeal. Higher court.
Yeah. As soon as I enter my judgment, you'll be able to appeal all you want. If you can perfect it. So, the court having heard the testimony in this case, the court would find that the plaintiff has sustained their burden of showing that the defendant owes $3,320.17 in outstanding rent and charges of this account. And the court would order a judgment to the plaintiff in that amount plus its cost. That would constitute then the redemption amount on this premises. The defendant would have 10 days to pay that. He would have to pay that by February 24th, or a writ of restitution or order of eviction may issue. I will sign that judgment.
Should I show it to Mr. Laughlin?
Show it to him if you'd like, or you can present it in court. I've issued my judgment.
And either you would be going to jail or kicked out. Please show it to tomorrow.
Court has signed that judgment.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks for playing.
Yep, Mike, I'm going to come back to you. If there's anything you want to say, go right ahead and do so.
Double goat.
So,
I
Mike,
don't know if anything happens here, but I don't feel like cutting out yet.
as I said, while that's going, though, if there's anything you want to say, go right ahead and do so.
The walk of shame is kind of good. Just the visual.
Dun-dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Walk of shame.
The problem here was I didn't want to talk over it because I hadn't seen it.
Thank you. We're done. I can hear us.
Yeah, Judge, I think we're done.
Court D-Day stands adjourned.
I think we are done.
Oh, well, there you have it. There you have it.
All right, Mike, if you got anything to recap it, go right and do so.
Well, that was something. That was something. I knew that'd be good going in. I'm like, I don't even have to preview this thing. I just need to find the start, and I'm streaming. That's it. And it didn't disappoint. It's interesting. The only thing here is I didn't hear him ask if he had a question for the one witness. I don't want to be too nitpicky, but I mean, it would have been a complete waste of everyone's time. Don't get me wrong. He doesn't know anything. But he questioned the plaintiff's witness. He had already admitted that he's living in the residence. So that's sort of like, okay, there's your consideration. That's what you're getting under the contract. Then he needed to just have somebody for the plaintiff, namely that woman who was the representative, say, yes, this is the outstanding balance. I have no doubt that that's accurate. That's the outstanding balance, and that's fine. And he's got a factual basis for the judgment. The only things I didn't hear, maybe he did. I didn't hear him say, do you have any questions for her? I mean, it would have taken another half hour. He would have just said the craziest things. But I want a jury trial. You waived your jury trial long ago. Yeah, and obviously, I don't want to pay twice. You've never paid anything. To the extent that rent's ever been paid, it was paid by somebody else. It's really so offensive.
Yeah, Sarah funding is basically state funding.
That's where we are. So that was fun to watch. But I look at that and I just imagine that Judge Simpson knew this was coming. He knows this guy's a soft-sit. He isn't confused. He knows every argument they're going to make. He knows he's going to refer to some some trust from Unicorn Land where he's got $1 billion and the Treasury's taking care of that somehow, even though he doesn't believe they exist. He still denominates his fantasy in U.S. currency, even though it's not real money. You know, the whole thing. There's so much wrong with it. But I swear, Judge Simpson had decided, I'm doing this. I'm going to put my patient's shoes on. I think he went and meditated for an hour before this. And just like, I'm gonna stay calm. I'm gonna stay calm and get through this hearing. It was impressive. It was fun to watch him call it out, and he really was in sort of a procedural sense. Okay, this doesn't work. This doesn't work. This. Is there anything else that you would like to say? And I mean, no normal litigant would get that. You just like, can you come up with an argument? You haven't come up with one? All right, judgment, for the plaintiff. Next. But Judge Simpson very patiently, bent over backwards, as you do for somebody who's pro se and confused like that. You just want to make sure that they had every opportunity. He sure did have every opportunity, and he said nothing the entire time. It was a lot of fun. Thank y'all for coming out. I had no notice because somebody just sent it to me. Someone just told me about it, and I think on IG, I'd tell you who it was, but I can't remember because I've been doing so much today.
All right. Thank you, Mikey. We definitely appreciate you. And with that, we will bring the evening to a close. Come on back tomorrow where we'll have some more fun here from day one. Once again, have a best of nights to y'all, and we'll see you bright and early tomorrow.